Can you move that annoying thing? Okay, thanks.
Hi everyone. The time has come for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide.
Can you turn it up?
I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
It's the biggest collection in this microgame series. The latest in the WarioWare series is coming to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. Which means there's a new way to play Wario's strangely satisfying microgames. With classics and new additions, there are 300 microgames to enjoy.
I played this on a DS years ago, the first WarioWare.
Press buttons.
Or whatever the Game Boy one
Tilt the
was.
system.
Or the DS, I forget which.
Use the touch
I played
screen
it super long ago,
and
it was pretty
microphone.
fun.
Only Wario could come up with this many control schemes. Think fast. What
Do you think we could
playstyle is
stream
required
games like
for this
this?
one? Better figure it
Do you
out
think you could
and
set
dig
that
that
up?
crazy action while it's hot.
I would
Hey,
do it if you
some
could set it
familiar
up.
Characters are rocking new looks.
All right, let's do it.
This is the
All right, let's
most
get this. Let's get this in
jam-packed game
stream.
the series yet.
We should
Just
start
look at
doing that for
face.
more systems.
Even Wario can't contain his wicked grin. WarioWare Gold launches August 3rd.
You have until then.
Get ready for pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic races and battles. Race down enemy Groks and rock them in battle to defend frontier villages. Yes, sir. Action meets tower defense in Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animalized Mii character. Be strategic and use your whole team. What in tarnation? Your friend's Mii characters can join the team as gunners. Well, you'll need their help to face each wave of transforming monsters. Who or what will you and Dylan get tangled up with? Never mind that. There's an enemy invasion to stop, and a frontier in desperate need of some heroes. A demo version of the game will be available for download May 10th. The full game, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, rolls into Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS
No
May
interest.
24th.
Absolutely none.
Are the brothers and Bowser still better together? Nintendo DS classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story
Definitely
is
gonna play
back
this.
for more gut-busting adventures.
We're playing this though.
Mario and Luigi have been tasked with finding a cure for the Blorbs, a disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers have been devoured by Bowser.
Fawful's back?
And so their journey takes them deep
that the
into
I Have Fury
belly of
guy?
the beast, leaving Bowser to scour
I've
the
only played the
kingdom
first
for
one.
The cure.
To
The
completion.
only way forward is the
Superstar
change
Saga.
between the Bros
It was
and
so
Bowser.
good.
The big bad will even beef up for monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down in this action-packed RPG.
Why doesn't Bowser just do that in Smash?
And, uh-oh, looks like his boy wants in on the action. Find out what happens behind the scenes in the untold story of Bowser Jr.
Do you ever just like see a beach
Mario
level
Luigi,
in like
Bowser's
Mario and Luigi and
Inside
just think
Story
you're
plus
there?
Bowser Jr.'s
on,
journey
like,
launches
vacation?
in 2019.
You do that too? I do that.
Here's the
I
scoop
did
on
that. I
Detective
totally
Pikachu,
did that.
Plus a new amiibo.
I do that so
Something
often
about
in the
this
games.
Pikachu is a little different. He's gruff,
You agree with me, don't you?
runs his
Oh
mouth,
my, no!
Boss me around.
likes coffee,
This hi-hat blend is as delicious as ever.
and no one knows why. Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon usually live in harmony. But recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
So there's a fake
Luckily,
No!
a boy named
He
Tim
can't
and
talk!
Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery.
No, and not like that. If you're gonna talk, don't do it like that.
Oh. How was that? Did I do it?
As of today, the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. Crack the case with Detective Pikachu when the game launches March 23rd. Plus, keep your eyes peeled for this extra.
That is
large
not how you
Detective
imagine Pikachu would
amiibo
sound.
figure,
You are a
which
liar.
launches the same day.
Mandy Duck? No. Thank you, Fitz, writing for the
That
sub.
mysterious mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo 3DS remake.
Alright, we have to play the Pikachu game for the memes. We have to try it once, at least. This game is pretty good, actually. Is this the original? This is the original, isn't it? That looks like the entrance to the
Nintendo
first level.
GameCube
Oh, it
classic
is.
Luigi's Mansion has been remade for Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. That game was pretty good. It came out during the GameCube. I wasn't expecting much, but it was quite fun.
Fans of the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game can now explore the original mansion where Mario went missing. Luigi's something of a scaredy cat.
Yeah,
but these
Luigi's
classic
Mansion went under the
ghosts and
radar.
traps
Well, not
are
that
no
much. I
match
mean, it
for
came out
its
the same
acting
time as like. Did it come out at the same time as Melee? Or was that a year
Besides,
later? I forget.
the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom.
I don't
screen.
remember. It was either the same time as Melee or Melee
If you
came out
work
later. I
up
don't
the
remember
courage,
which.
fight the ghosts of your
It's too long
past
ago.
battles in the new boss rush mode. Luigi's Mansion for Nintendo 3DS launches this
This
year.
is so long ago.
That's all for Nintendo 3DS.
いかがでしたか
So far, so good?
さてここからは
Well, let's keep the headlines coming.
ご紹介していきます
Maybe it was like a week later.
It's
Yeah,
time
whatever.
for Nintendo Switch.
Kirby can even make friends with those characters? Kirby Star Allies finally launches next week.
Next
As
week.
you fight through your adventure, you'll reach Dream Palaces
This
where,
weekend?
surprise!
Alright, guys, I'm streaming it this
even
week.
fan-favorite
Totally
legacy
not going to
characters
Xbox's
can become
event.
Kirby's
I'm
friends.
streaming
well,
this.
Dream friends
Wait,
anyway.
we're streaming
When
on the
you're
weekend?
saving the world, it's nice to
Yeah,
have
we're-
some
okay,
heavy
we're streaming
hitters
on the
your
weekend.
side. Even the likes
This is
of
the
King
first time we're
Dedede,
ever going to stream on the weekend.
Meta Knight, and
Yeah, it's
Bandana
worth it.
Waddle Dee.
I'm gonna try to get Plup to come, but
Eventually,
I don't know
more
if he's going to
Dream
tournament or
friends
not.
will be added to the
So I
game
want to do it
via
with me,
free
Plup, and
updates
Wizzy,
after
and Salem or
launch.
Domo. We need 5.
The
We,
first update will include
it's way
Rick,
better if Plup will
Kine,
come though.
and Ku. Marks and Gooey. It's like a dream come true to bring this ragtag crew of characters together from across the Kirby series.
Dude, I
Kirby
love
Star
these
Allies
graphics.
launches on Nintendo
I
Switch
love
on
these
March
graphics.
16th, and the first free
I'm so
update
used to
will be
bad
available
graphics.
March 28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder, a free demo is available now in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. What else are friends for? An epic tale returns with new artistic touches. Okami, the grand adventure in classical Japanese style, rises again in the HD version. To save the land from a terrible curse, the legendary Okami Amaterasu was resurrected, setting off on a quest with the wandering artist Isu. Overcome challenges using the power of the gods, the celestial brush. With mere brush strokes, you can make a variety of miracles come to fruition. In the Nintendo Switch version, use touchscreen control in handheld mode, or use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop mode. Both methods offer an intuitive way to solve puzzles and defeat your foes. Meet an eclectic cast, solve mysteries, and slay countless monsters to discover what awaits at your journey's end.
Very interesting.
Okami HD launches on Nintendo
don't even know what to think. This
eShop
is very
and
interesting.
Nintendo Switch this summer. Eat up and throw sushi on
Why would you
Nintendo
throw
Switch.
eat the
An
sushi?
adventure unlike any
Just
other.
eat all of it.
With conveyor belt
I would eat all
sushi
of it.
action, it's Sushi Striker. The
I love
Way of
sushi.
Sushido. The story takes place after the bitter
Sushi's so
sushi
good. For those who
struggles.
haven't had it, you're
Raised
missing
in
out
a
on
world
life.
where sushi is forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out conveyor belt sushi battles to defeat the Empire and topple its sushi monopoly.
What?
The gameplay is deep, but the basics are simple. Just eat more and more sushi to pile up plates of matching colors on a table, then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by one of your sushi sprites, you may be able to get the upper hand in battle. Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow Sushi Strikers online can get intense. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido launches simultaneously on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS June 8th.
Shut
More
up.
travelers, more details, and more launch info.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix. Today, I have 3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
What lies beyond the horizon?
Meet Tressa the Merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her path action is purchase, which means she can obtain special items from townsfolk.
I helped out someone in a bind. Simple as that.
And this is Alfin, the apothecary. He embarks on his journey to heal those suffering across the continent. His path action is Inquire. He can worm out info others aren't privy to in standard conversations. Next, let's talk about jobs in battle. Characters start out with a base job, but they can equip an additional job to use in battle. For instance, if another character like the merchant Tressa equips the dancer job, the combined jobs and abilities expand your strategic options. Finally, we know many of you have been wondering about the release date. The game launches July 13th. Additionally, we will be offering a special edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a pop-up book introducing the 8 characters and their places of origin, a helpful map for your adventure, a sound selection CD, and a replica coin based on the in-game currency. This special edition will be released the same day as the regular version of the game. Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
It's a pretty good game from what I've played so far. Oh, thank you, Wasco Dash, for the sub.
What happens when an otaku assassin enters the game world? The legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on a rampage of epic proportions. Inside, there's an action game, racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds. Chain his simple yet exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down to size. A brutal boss lurks at the end of each game. Creatively combine your moves to crush them. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer. And partner up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story? Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in 2018. In Dark Souls, every challenge is an opportunity. Plus, Amiibo. Dark Souls, a world wrought with despair and hope. In the seemingly endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget. Now you can savor your accomplishments anytime, anywhere for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so players can try the game. If this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world. Separately, the Solaire of Astora amiibo will be released. With it, you can perform the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon.
Didn't I have that Dark Souls as a sub goal?
Remastered, and the Solaire of Astora
What was it at?
amiibo launch on May 25th.
It's at 400? I guess if I get to 400 before May 25th, I'm playing it.
How's it going so far? Well, I have a quick reminder. Did you hear that?
I don't know when,
Nintendo
but I
members
will
can now
definitely
redeem
get
gold
around to it
points
for sure,
digital
if I
games
reach
and
it.
DLC on the Nintendo Switch system?
I am working on
Just
the
choose to
tier
use
list,
your
by the way.
points
I will be
during
doing
the
that
checkout process
also.
in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo
Especially now that I have
Switch
more time.
Or on the Nintendo website. Visit the My Nintendo website to learn more. Okay, we have more Nintendo Switch headlines, but first, let's shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular. Please take a look.
All-star roster of the Mario series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever.
Guess me and Wizzy are
Mario
playing that.
Tennis Aces.
My first time playing
There are
Mario
more
Tennis
than
ever in my life was like a week
playable
ago with
characters,
Wizzy
each
once.
with their own
I had no idea what I was
distinct
doing.
characteristics. The varied playstyles on the Nintendo Switch system allow up to 4 players to step onto the court together. Today we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis.
I don't even know
gameplay.
rules of tennis. I don't know rules of sports in real life
There's
barely.
a variety of shots to serve up.
I don't think I could tell you
like a basic
all the
shot,
rules of a single sport.
top spin, slice,
I only have like a basic idea of
and a
basic
lob
ones.
that'll zoom over your opponent's head. Just to
Yeah,
name
I
a
only
few.
know like the basic idea of stuff.
Why not aim and then shoot?
That's
Introducing
so
the all-new
unfair.
Zone shot.
That is so
It lets you
stupid.
pinpoint any spot you want to aim at using motion controls and send the ball crashing down.
Cheap. That is cheap. Even I can tell that's
Zone
cheap.
shots are
Thank you,
really powerful,
VGWN,
so if
for
you
the
get
sub.
hit by one, your racket will take some damage. If your racket takes 3 hits, it'll break, forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one. It's an instant KO. But don't give up hope. You can stop a zone shot with a block. Return a shot with perfect timing, and you'll block, protecting your racket. It's no small feat to nail the timing just right. That's where zone speed comes into play.
Oh, kind of play. Okay.
When using zone speed, the world around you moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot. It's no instant win card, but it makes it a bit easier to block powerful
A
zone
bit.
shots.
It's required.
Of course, you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match. You can only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge.
So the whole game is that. Okay, that's the whole
energy
game.
gauge slowly fills
And when
up
you lose
the
that, you
longer
lose the
keep a
match.
rally going.
Because that's the you can't fight
The
back.
fastest way to fill up your gauge is with the new trick shot.
Oh, okay. That I see how to setting
If
this
a ball
up.
gets away from you,
That's
you can
actually
jump over
fine.
to knock it back.
So you have to spam fancy trick shots.
It's a risky maneuver. If you
Okay,
don't judge
that's
the timing
not as bad as I
or
thought,
distance
actually.
correctly, you may waste your energy or lose a point. But if you're successful, your energy gauge will get a big boost.
If you don't trick shot, you lose for free.
Fill up your gauge, and it's go time. Initiate your ultimate shot, the special shot. It will eat up your energy in a big way, but this thing can really turn the tide. It may even destroy your opponent's racket in one hit. However, not even a special shot guarantees a win. There's always a chance it could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk, and hopefully a reward. Your energy gauge could be the key to victory. Will you use it for an offensive zone shot? Or use it for some defensive zone speed?
So it's a lot of gambling.
Let's
But I
say
still
you
think
go
the
for
zones.
zone shot.
I still think
Will you
that's
go for a
cheap.
surefire point? Or will you try to destroy your opponent's racket and run the risk of getting blocked? Non-stop, split-second strategies may be the best part about Mario Tennis Aces. Purists rejoice. You can also play using simple rules, which means only basic shots are allowed. Once you connect online, you can play a match with your friends or other players. Events and online tournaments will be held, allowing you to compete against other players. Matchmaking is based on your record during the event. As a participation bonus, you can get special outfits or even additional characters. There's also swing mode, which allows you to use your Joy-Con like a tennis racket.
Oh, that's what we're gonna be playing with.
Forehand,
Right, Tomo?
backhand,
Swing mode.
slice, and lob. This mode is perfect when you want to play the game casually with your friends and family.
Alright, we're
Just
doing
keep your
swing
body
mode.
moving.
Alright. Swing mode it is, Tomo.
The game offers a refined approach to tennis gameplay, focusing on deep strategic payoffs. Plus, the story mode will offer other twists to the good old game of tennis.
I can't get over graphics in these new age games. They're so good.
Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd.
I wish everything wasn't summer. That's when I'm doing
Oh,
tournaments.
And one last thing. As we approach the game's launch, we decided to hold a pre-launch online tournament. That way, you can try out Mario Tennis Aces for yourself. We'll announce the details
You
at
don't
a
main
later
change
date,
up in this game.
so
You're not a
please
good
stay
person, to be
tuned.
honest. What are you talking about, Dispo? What kind of criteria is that?
全く新しくなった
We'll have more on Mario Tennis Aces in the
どうぞ
future.
ご期待ください。さて
Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch
ヘッ
headlines.
ドラインです。
Captain Toad is ready to explore other
Oh, I
systems.
saw him.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is bound for Nintendo Switch. Explore a variety of tricky sandbox-style levels inspired by Japanese box gardens called Hakoniwa. You can rotate the camera and touch the screen for a better view of hidden treasures.
Thank you, Alps991 for the
And
sub.
this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too. Now you can explore locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City. By the way, did you know Captain Toad also appeared in Super Mario Odyssey? The
Yes,
Nintendo
I knew that.
Switch
I had to
version
collect
can be
all of the
played with a
stars.
friend by sharing a
Because
pair
I'm a
of
tryhard.
Joy-Con controllers. While one player controls Captain Toad, the other can assist with things like turnip cover fire, so you can enjoy tracking treasure together. We
Can you
also
attack your
plan to
teammate?
release a Nintendo 3DS version with 3D visuals and touchscreen
Um,
controls.
if you can attack your
Feels
teammate,
like
me and
there's
Plup
a
need to play.
box garden right in your hands. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
That'll
launches
make it
July 13th.
quite the most interesting.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Plup messing me off. Cappy was the best thing ever. Yeah, too bad it's not on YouTube yet. Don't know. Get on that. I forgot until you mentioned it. That has to go on YouTube. That was so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so frustrating. But funny. I heard this music. I never played this game though.
Gaming icon crashes Nintendo Switch.
Haha, Crash,
The
like Crash
impossible isn't
Bandicoot.
possible until it happens. All three original Crash Bandicoot games are debuting on a Nintendo system for the very first time. Spin, jump, and whump through the trilogy's 100+ action platforming levels as Crash and his sister Coco. Everything from the cinematics to the animations to the lush environments has been fully updated since the original games.
Yeah, that
so
was
they'll
looks
look
way
great on
better.
your TV or on the go. Ruin
I
Dr.
should try
Neo
this thing.
Cortex's plans for world domination. And
I
save
played the original
time in
Crash,
Bandicoot.
like half the
Form an
game.
uneasy
Oh, I brought
alliance
from my
with the
sister.
mad
My sister had a
scientist in Crash
PlayStation,
Bandicoot 2,
and I would play.
Cortex
I played it a
Strikes
little
Back.
bit on our PlayStation.
And stop him in the evil
But,
Uka Uka through a battle
that was only a
across
little bit.
time in Crash
I never
Bandicoot
like
3
finished the full
Warped.
game.
Believe it or not,
And that was so
the
long
Crash
ago.
Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is officially making the whump to Nintendo Switch
I wish
July
everything.
10th.
Why does Evo have to be like the beginning of August?
Never fear.
This
Little
is so
Nightmares
annoying.
is almost here. From award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly horrific adventure like no other.
Charmingly horrific.
The puzzle platformer Little Nightmares will trap you in the Maw, a vast vessel of mystery haunted by corrupted souls. The
This looks
complete
fun.
edition on Nintendo Switch contains 2 haunting tales in one package. In 6
This looks
of
hype.
the kids' separate adventures, you must face their childhood fears across all 8 chapters, including all past downloadable content. Each room is a cell, each resident is a threat, and both present complex 3D puzzles to master. Not to mention, you can receive the Nintendo Switch exclusive in-game Pacu mask by tapping the Pac-Man Amiibo figure. Little Nightmares Complete Edition releases on May 18th.
That's so stupid. Why Pac-Man? Because it
South
it's
Park
yellow.
is coming to Nintendo Switch.
South Park.
We're
Is it gonna be
excited
actual good
announce
game
that
this time?
South Park: The Fractured But Whole is coming to Nintendo Switch. From the creators of South Park comes this outrageously offensive superhero adventure that you can play anytime, anywhere for the very first time. Customize your avatar. Come on down to South Park and join Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team. Then have yourself a time with a battle system as surprisingly deep as the show that spawned it.
Ah, you just let him hit you.
Choose a class, level up, build your notoriety, craft items, go on quests, and more. All past DLC will be available for purchase individually or as a part of the Season Pass. DLC 1 Danger Deck and DLC 2 From Dusk Till Casa Bonita will be available at launch. And DLC 3 Bring the Crunch will tell an additional story when it releases later this year. South Park, The Fractured But Whole releases on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
I have no idea what to think
Hyrule
at all.
Warriors Definitive Edition launches when exactly? Let's take a quick moment for a release date announcement. The heroes and villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once more this spring. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches May 18th only on Nintendo Switch. ARMS fans, don't miss this.
Spring Boy is totally. Spring Boy is probably going to be in Smash 4 and Smash 5.
Who've been playing the game,
Or
all
no,
the added characters and
Twin
stages,
Tello maybe.
and going
Maybe
online
both.
to play the new
Maybe
Party
both.
Crash mode.
Watch,
Happy
Spring
to
Boy and
announce
Twin Tello are
that
going to be in
ARMS
Smash
US
4.
and
At least
Canada
one,
Online
possibly
Open.
both.
Prelims will take place in the game's online ranked match.
I mean, they could do
mode
Ribbon
from
Girl,
March
but I
8th
feel
to
like
March
nah.
18th. 8 top players will then move on
Maybe.
to the online finals March
She's like the
31st.
third most likely.
All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by the development team. We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo.
Actually, yeah, maybe all three are pretty equally likely.
Stay tuned for our social channels for more details in the coming
Yeah, all three are
weeks.
pretty
And
have a
if
good
you're
sh-
not
have a good
an
shot.
ARMS fan just yet, well, we have good
The other
news.
guys have no
On
chance.
March 31st,
The other
we'll
guys
be
have
hosting
no
a
chance.
three-day
Those
test
are the three viable
Download
options
this demo event from
that
Nintendo
they could
eShop
could
on
maybe be in.
Nintendo Switch. Play for free.
Nothing
and
else
see
makes
what
sense.
You think of the world's stretchiest fighting game.
Min Min is most
On
popular,
March
really?
21st, producer Kosuke Yabuki
You
will
think?
discuss the development of ARMS at the Game Developers Conference. And Hisashi
Maybe. I
Nogami
don't
will
know.
present
I wouldn't
separately on the Splatoon franchise. So look out for coverage of both. Inkopolis News Bulletin. It's update time.
Ribbon
This
Girl's going to have good
Splatoon
edge
2
guarding.
is getting an update. Version 3.0 is coming.
Multiple jumps.
Here's a brief and briny taste.
Dude, Ribbon
of
Girl would
what's
be so good. With multiple jumps. You can't mess that up.
100 new pieces.
I mean,
of
you
gear
can, but
that
it's
give
hard to
us
mess
fresh
that up.
looks just in time for
Multiple
spring.
jumps is so broke. Thank you, Tud C, for the sub.
Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit. Camp Triggerfish. And the hottest date spot for the hippest Inklings. Wahoo World. And what? Rank X is here. Rank X is an extreme rank. Even higher than S+. More details are coming soon. Once you meet
That's
certain
what they did.
conditions,
That's what they did.
Hyrule
They're
will
like-
appear in Octo Canyon. The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out. Now, a word from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
She's totally going to be in Smash. Dude, I bet you anything she's going to be in Smash 5. Oh, I actually meant that girl. Not the one walking it. The what are they called? You know, there's like the two announcers. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. You know, whatever. I don't want to play the game twice. I don't know names. Are they sexualizing Squid characters? That's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to do, right? Don't know. Are they trying to sexualize a squid character? I find this unusual. Like, I actually didn't know what was going on the first minute, and then I realized, like, what they were going for. And I was like, after I realized it, I was like, wait, really? Like, that's what you were going for, Nintendo? This is what Nintendo's going for now.
Hello, Squid Research Lab here. So, how was it? You just got a sneak peek at the first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2, the hefty new single-player mode, Octo Expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories. Looks like some kind of shady underground test facility. In this massive subterranean world, there are 80 of these test facilities connected by a subway. You'll depart from the station with purpose. A variety of missions await Agent 8 and her talents. Expect new stories to unfold, shedding new light on beloved characters. You may think you know everything about the world of Splatoon, but these waters run deep, and so does the lore. Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling.
They're totally gonna make like that. That's gonna be the new memes. Dude, it's so obvious that like the Splatoons are gonna be like the new memes.
In Latin, that means
that's what I'm thinking. Like that has to be something. That's probably like make your own type of stuff in some capacity.
After today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion will be available for advanced purchase in Nintendo eShop. With this purchase, Splatoon
Dude, that stuff, I forgot there could be male squidlings. Because no one picks them.
Today.
I've never even seen a male squidling till that moment.
Squid Research Lab. Hopefully Splatoon 2 will continue.
I thought that there was just like an only female race, actually.
You bet.
Like, I forgot.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Wonder if they're going to surprise me with Smash 5.
Actually, we have one more announcement. Please take a look at our last video for the day.
Don't bait me a Splatoon, though. Oh, crap. Well, Splatoon, I don't care. Wow, that's a crazy Inklings and Smash are calling it. Wow, that's a crazy assumption. Wow. Yeah, I got spoiled, but I haven't actually watched it yet. Wait, that couldn't have been it. That was it? That's all I missed? This whole time I thought it was going to be like a several-minute video or something. That's all I missed? So I didn't actually miss anything. Talking Pikachu. Why would you remind me about Talking Pikachu? Why would you remind me about that? It was Pikachu talking. Do you know what my childhood was? My childhood was like, Pikachu, or whatever. And then he's like fat, like in Smash 64. And in like the early Pokemon episodes, he's like this fat ball. And now he's like, he makes more sense as like a humanoid mouse combo instead of fat chew. But he only said like Pikachu in like the most high-pitched voice that I can't do. And I only know him as saying his own name, like Pika-P. And then it's like, well, we have to figure out who the bad guys are. I'm like, what the heck? What is that? What the heck is that? What is Pikachu doing? I can't look at him and put that together. I can't look at it. It's like, we really have to figure out this case, guys. Like, no! Don't talk! Pikachu does sound like Hacks. Yeah, let's watch it. Let's watch it again. Let's watch Pikachu again. I have to remember what this. I have to remember what this sounds like. Domo, start. Okay.
It seems Pikachu has indeed lost his memory. Humans cannot be trusted. I can simply destroy everything with this.
No, wait. Oh yeah, I knew you were the tedious.
Oh my god!
It's been 2 months since my dad disappeared. I've come here to Rhyme City to start looking for clues.
I'm a great detective. Detective Pikachu.
This is so bad. It doesn't fit with Pikachu at all.
Seems like they're worried about outsiders.
Good idea. We're counting on you.
Well,
Do all Pokemon talk now?
Search for his father.
Oh, Tim Goodman, the detective, right? They say you're a great detective.
But if you don't mind, I'd like to see what you look like under that glove.
Did Nintendo just attempt to sexualize a Pokemon?
So,
That's not what just happened, is it?
when he was on the case
That is what happened?
Smells like a case. Now it's getting interesting.
That's Nintendo's new.
Trevin and Rampage case.
That's how they're making the money now.
How do you know about these? Hold it.
If it works, it works.
Now, who are you?
Here you go. All better.
I'm slowly getting used to it. Oh, don't you can have that all ready by March 23rd, right? So we can. Oh, wait a minute. This came out a month ago? Oh right, I had it backwards in my head. You can have it ready by then to stream 3DS. Yeah, can you do it? I don't know why you're picking me. You should play Fox. I could just like hear everything in like Hax's voice now. Now I think of Hax Money and Pikachu as like the same thing. Hax's voice is like a slightly deeper version of Pikachu. Now compare with normal Pikachu. What does a normal Pikachu sound like? Like Pika-P, like in a high-pitched voice? Well, that was fun.